Republican Party Chairman Jim Greer, thanks for talking to us.
Great to be here.
Let's talk a little about your man, Michael Steele, RNC Chairman, who's getting some pretty negative publicity these days. He's had to apologize to Rush Limbaugh. He's surprised some people suggesting they may support challengers to people like Arlen Specter. What's your take?
Well, I think there's a little bit of a cleansing process going on right now in the Republican Party on the national level. And you're going to have a lot of voices, a lot of people trying to be heard on where the direction of the party is. I think Chairman Steele's doing a good job. He's looking at the bottom, or the party from the top to the bottom. And I think, at the end of the day, everyone's going to be working and on the same page. There's always little blips when you first come in, but I think he's on the right path.
Is Rush Limbaugh the leading voice of the Republican Party?
Rush Limbaugh is one of the voices of the Republican Party. There are many voices, and I think at the end of the day, everyone's going to come together. There's going to be a general consensus, but I don't think Rush is the leader of the Republican Party or the main voice. He's one of them.
I can't recall a Republican Party chairman who's had to walk a tightrope like you have. You've got, on the one hand, our popular governor who's supporting the stimulus package. You've got, on the other hand, a lot of popular Republican congressmen who were dead set against it. How do you balance that, and who's right?
Well, I think it's a distinction between running a political party, as chairman I have to do, and also making sure that you continue to support your governor and your members of your congressional delegation. And it's not really a tightrope. I think, at the end of the day, they have different responsibilities. The governor has to govern for everyone. He has to ensure that he's doing the best job he can to serve the citizens of Florida. And his values and principles of being a Republican certainly play a role in that, but they can't be his primary focus each and every day. As chairman of the party, my job is to get Republicans elected to office, and my job is to focus on the Republican Party's principles.
Charlie Crist poll numbers are still through the roof, but how significantly damaged do you think he's with the base over stimulus and embracing Barack Obama?
At the end of the day, the base of the party supports Governor Crist. There are different opinions on issues as it relates to the stimulus and so on. But at the end of the day, the economy is not doing well, as we all know. You've got to have some type of leadership to get the economy going. And I think Governor Crist made the right decision to say, if you're going to be giving out money in Washington, I need to get as much as I can for Florida. So I don't think at the end of the day the base is going to adversely oppose Governor Crist in the future. Matter of fact, the base should recognize that we have a Republican governor, with the highest approval ratings in the history of the state.
We're going to know after the session whether Charlie Crist is going to run for re-election or run for the U.S. Senate. How is it even possible or plausible for him to run for the Senate, leave the governor's mansion behind, given the condition our state is in?
Well, I think, first of all, the governor would serve out a term. There's never a chain wrapped around your leg that you have to serve a second term in a broad-based perspective on that. But more importantly, I think the governor at times gets very frustrated with Washington. So if he went to Washington, and I say if he went to Washington, he would be going to represent the interests of the citizens of Florida in a different role, but one equally important.
What's your recommendation for him?
My recommendation is that he focus on being governor, as he has been doing and will continue to be, and when the time is right, he'll make a decision of how he can best serve the citizens, either as governor or as a United States Senator.
Jim Greer, thanks a lot.